Hello again and welcome back for our third week of online dance classes. We're filming at Belconnen Arts Centre and this is the Dance for Wellbeing program that we've been very fortunate to take online, and it's great to be back again with you. And welcome back again to Amy.
Thank you, Jacqui. Nice to be back.
It's lovely to see people who've been before, and hopefully this week we'll have some new people join us as well.
Yes, and before we get started, just again a reminder to make sure you've got a nice clear space around you, lots of room, no clutter or things on the floor, and making sure your chair's nice and steady. And just as we go through the class, make sure you take things with how your body is feeling today. So if we might do a big movement or a fast movement, but if you want to make things smaller or slower, just do whatever's going to be comfortable and safe for you today. And at any time that you might need to take a break, please go ahead and do so.
Excellent. So are you ready to start?
I am, yes.
We've got some dances that we did last week, and Amy's got some new dances for it as well. Excellent. So we'll start again with the music from To Kill a Mockingbird, and just remind you of some of the movements that we did last week. We're going to do a movement that's a bit like a salute to the sun. Take the arms down, reach them out, all the way up, and bring the palms together in front of your chest. And take that movement in reverse, up, open, and down. We'll do that a few times. When we make contact with ourselves, head, and this time just give your arm a gentle squeeze. It's quite nice to know, to feel our volume there. Hands on ribs, find the breath into your ribs, and also a gentle squeeze of your legs. We've got a circle of one shoulder. Cross your arm and open, and the other side of course, and cross your arm and open. When we get to the legs, let's today take an arm out, and as if you're pushing through the water with your foot and your hand, come back again and in, and reach out, push water away from you, and back and in. So images of playing with air, lightness, and water gives us that bit of resistance with our movement. Should we start?
Yes.
All right. So this is To Kill a Mockingbird. Thank you. Feel your feet on the floor. Let your heels and your toes rest. And then lengthen up through your spine, head floating up to the sky. Take your hands to your head. Feel the volume of one arm and the other. Ribs and legs. The salute. Down. Pick up the air. Stretch up. And bring it in. Then way up. And open. Take your time. One shoulder. Arm across you. Other shoulder. What are you pushing your arm through? Can you feel the air between your fingers? Back to the salute. Down. Stretch out now. Come all the way up to your height and curve dive forward into the water. And come back up. Arm and leg. Feel like you're pushing the water with your foot in your hand. Once again each side. Indulge in the slowness of the movement. Now take your navel back to the chair. Stretch out your legs. Unfurl your torso. And slowly in. Find a moment of vertical. Release down. Wide out. Way up. Catch the air. And bring it down. And still breathing. There you go.
Okay, thanks, Jacqui. Beautiful music, isn't
It
it?
is. It's very, very delicate. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Now you've got a new
Yes, a new one.
moving warm up.
So, Mamma Mia, from the musical of the same name.
Yay.
Which, if you're bored at home, I'd recommend giving it a watch. Alrighty, so we're just going to start off with a bit of a walk, a bit of a fast walk. And that's the intro. And then we're going to take one arm up and back and bringing it forward like a stop sign. And then we're going to do a stop sign to the side and look away from that arm. And then the other hand goes up and over, and we go stop, and then out to the side and look away. So it's a bit of a talk to the hand there. All right, then we have a bit of a pattern. So we're going cross and cross, then hip and hip and cross and cross. And head, and just gently a little spin with that head. And then we're going to do sort of like shooting sparks out to the side with our hands there. Lovely. Okay. And then onto the chorus. So it slows down a bit here. We just turn our head to the side and then nice and gentle a roll of that head to the other side. And then rolling back the other way. And then we're going to take our whole upper body around for a big circle. That's it. And then we go Y, and we shrug our shoulders. And then we're going to do our hands in opposition to our knees. So our knees go one way, and we do sort of two little pulses with the hands the opposite way. Da, 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 da. And then we repeat all that, and then I'll just do that little pattern one more time, just because we do it a few times in the dance. So we go cross, cross to our knees, then just onto the hips there, and then crossing on the shoulders, and then all the way up to the head. Okay, so let's have a bit of ABBA. Here we go.
Can we sing along?
You can. I will not be for the benefit of the audience. One arm. Stop. And to the side. Good. Stop. And side. And cross. Hip. Hip. Shoulder. Cross. Head. fast walk there. Very purposeful. And here we go. Circling back. Stop. And walk away. Lovely. And stop. Here we go. Cross. Cross. Hip. Hip. Cross. Cross. Head. Head. And around we go. And sparks. Okay, and 1. Turn that head. Empty circle. Back the other way. And that big circle. Lovely opposition we've got here, Jacqui. Okay, let's try this pattern again. Cross, cross, hip, hip, cross, cross, head, head again. Getting it now. And let's just take our head. That's the other way. Do our own little moves for the end. Hey.
It's always good to have a bit of ABBA, I reckon.
It is, yeah, it is. I said I wouldn't sing, but I think I sort of did a little bit, so hope that wasn't too horrible for everyone.
Good to be able to sing along over.
Yes.
Okay, so I hope you've all been practicing Major General's song, the slow version, which we did last week, because this week we've got the faster version. So we start with heel taps, just to find that beat. And then last week we did 3 taps. Can we do 6 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open. I guess it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open. Yeah, da, 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 da. Circle, 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 3 circles. Sorry for the people who haven't seen that before. Big circle there. And bring it in after the 3rd one. And then this bit's faster too. Press down, press down, press down, press down. So alternate 4 times. And then 2 together. Up, down, fling, and down. Same leg, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open. Ya da 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 da. Da 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 in, and then push, 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 and push. All of that on the other side. When we get to the swinging leg, if you'd like to use your arms, and Amy's helped us get that pattern already with Mamma Mia. So one leg forward and take your arms across that leg, across the long leg. Take the arms the other way, and forward and in. Forward and across, and forward and in. We'll do that twice each side. Da, dee, yum, ba, da, dee, da, yum, bum, bum. When we go to the sides, let's do the arms on the same side as the leg. So out, across, and out and in. Make it quite a small movement. Let's see if you can get the sense of a bell from side to side. Bum, bum. Ya, da-dee, da-yum, bum, bum. At the end, ya, da. Then we have 3. 1, 2, 3, da, ya, da, 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 ya, da, 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 ya, da, 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 da. By then we'll just be fabulous.
Yes, definitely.
And the last little jump at the end, of course. So, good luck.
Yes, I'll need it.
Me too. Let's see how we go. Feel your feet on the floor. Lovely long spines. Keep breathing. Thank you. Heels. This is our beat. You're going to do toes. Ready? Just one foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open. Okay, circles.
I'm very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and grammatical. About my normal theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news.
And bend down and pick up that leg.
With many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Both. Up, down, fling. Same leg again.
Very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and calculus. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very
Bring it in.
of a modern major general.
Take a breath. Other side.
I know I'm in the case to be King Arthur's a paradox. I answer hard acrostics like a pretty taste of paradox. I quote in elegiacs or the tragic gabalus. In chronics I can call peculiarities parabolas. I've
Got one leg that does it much more easily than the
I
other.
know the cooking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can have a few which have heard the music's din and pour.
And pick up that leg.
And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinnacle.
Heels up. Both together. Fling.
Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Caractacus' uniform. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of the modern major general.
Now the swings.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by
To the
commissariat,
side.
when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, I'm a smattering of elemental strategy.
There's a pause here. Maybe a rumming of the heels.
You say a better major general and never Saturn.
Push. 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 2 more pushes. Then a fling.
For my
2 feet.
military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been got down to the beginning of the century, but still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of the modern major general.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! And big jump. Whew. I think I need a cup of tea after that.
Yeah. Oh, this one feels like you've had too many coffees when you're doing this.
Okay, that's
Hey,
over.
all right. Well, that was good fun. I'm awake now. Let's do something for our arms and our upper body.
Nice.
And we've got some music from The Lord of the Rings. And we're going to start out just hiding under one arm and then hiding under the other arm, and then our arms come over top of each other and we let that take us forward, and then we open up, and then we're going to be picking some berries or grapes or whatever your fruit of choice might be. So we're going to pick down and down and up on that diagonal, up on the other diagonal, and then we do a bit of a reach across and a reach across. Lovely. And then we've got our berries sort of in a little basket, and we go swish and swish, swish. So it's like a slow and swish, swish, and slow and swish, swish, and then we're going to close our basket and sort of just stir it around a bit, and if you like you can get a bit faster at the end there. Lovely. Okay, then there's a mysterious turn in the music, so we're going to imagine there's a big frozen lake in front of us, so we do a little across the lake and then a bit bigger reaching across the lake, and then a little one and a big one. Okay, Now we're going to pretend we've got a flute or a tin whistle recorder. So we're going with our pointer finger and our thumb. We go 1, 2, 3. Then taking the next finger and 1, 2, 3. Then our ring finger 1, 2, 3. And then the little finger 1, 2, 3. Now, if that's too complicated, you can improvise your own flute solo. And then we are going to be like a marionette. So if you imagine a string pulled up on one arm and then pulled a bit higher, and up, and up. And then we go down, and up, and down, and up. And a big circle with the arms, and back again. And then we repeat the marionette, so you can look a bit surprised, if you like, that someone's moving your arms involuntarily. And then just at the end, we're just going to finish with a nice stretch over to the side, and stretch to the other side, and this time taking it forward and around to roll up, and then side rolling forward and around to come up, and that's the end. So here we go, off to Hobbiton. The leg. Now we've got our flute. And 1, 2, 3. Other finger, 2, 3. And change, 2, 3. Little finger, 2, 3. And back to the start, 2, 3. Puppet. Up and up. Up. What's happening? Down. Up. Down. Up. And big arms. Looking at the rolling hills all around you. And the berries.
Lovely music.
Yeah, so I liked your part with Jacqui. Looked very surprised.
I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
I like all those images that you were using, like the lake and picking the berries and the flutes. Lovely.
Yeah, so I think the hobbits provide a lot of images quite readily. So, yes.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Standing up, sitting down. So for those who haven't done this before, Amy's going to do a sitting down version. But the basic movement that we're working with is standing up, reach up, and sit back down again. So in order to do this as efficiently as possible, have your heels underneath your knees. Try and have your knees the same distance apart as your heels, so those thighs move forward, backwards, parallel. And it's about tipping your weight forward. And yes, thank you, Amy. Amy's showing you what you'll do if you're not going to do this. So tip your weight forward, bit of momentum, swing your arms forward, and come up to standing. Sometimes we do a bend and a stretch there, and then sit back down again, head forward, tailbone back, bend your knees, and the chair hopefully is right where you left it. If your floor is a slippery floor, then look down, make sure that your chair is there before you land back on it. We have a little up and down after we've done the bend and stretch when we're standing. And today, because it's such beautiful autumn weather, we're going to go for a bike ride. So recline back, and you can see that Amy's doing a version where her feet barely leave the floor. You can have your legs as high or as low as you like. We get a number of bike rides, so you might want to ride backwards. That one seems to take more thought to get that backward movement happening.
Yes.
And then come down. There's 3 sets. Do as much or as little as you like. And if you just like to sit back and watch us, then go for it.
More power to you, yes.
But do rest anytime you need to and keep breathing. All right. And this is anything you can do, I can do better. Thank you.
That vest sure had me fooled.
Take a deep breath in.
Get to be a lady. It's going to be a pleasure
And
to give you
let
a
it
lesson
out.
in marksmanship.
You
Keep
couldn't give me
breathing.
a lesson in long distance.
Here we go, standing up.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do
Oh, I didn't tell you about the
better
swing.
than you.
We're going forward.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can.
Forward.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Now up we go
Anything
again.
you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than
You can see with the swing that Amy's staying on the
Yes, I
chair.
am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can shoot up.
This one has a bend and stretch.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
And down we go. Drop back.
And only on that,
Yes.
so can a rat.
Feet.
Any note you can reach, I can go higher.
I can sing anything higher than
Swing.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
And on that bicycle. We're going up a hill. Very high hill. Here we go again.
Anything you can buy, I can buy cheaper. I can buy anything cheaper than you.
Swing.
40 cents.
30 cents.
20 cents.
You can.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
See if you can feel like you're on a swing in a playground.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can drink more liquor faster
Bend
than
and
a
stretch.
flicker.
I can drink it quicker and get even sicker.
There we
I
go.
can open anything.
And up.
I'm getting caught.
Sure.
That's what I thought you
Stand
Any
again.
note you can hold, I can hold longer.
I can hold any no longer.
2
than-
swings.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No,
Yes,
you
I
can't.
Backwards bicycle. You rest anytime you need to. Oh, I think that's enough for me. One more.
Anything you can wear, I can wear better. In what you wear, I look better than you.
In my coat.
In your vest.
In my shoes.
In your hat.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say faster.
I can say anything faster than you.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
can.
I can.
Yes, can.
I can. I can. I can jump a hurdle.
I can wear
Bend
a
and
girdle.
stretch.
I can knit a sweater.
I can fill it better.
I can do most anything.
Can you make a pie? Neither can I.
Here we go.
Any note you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can sing anything sweeter than
Last
you.
swings.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
And a
No,
bicycle.
you can't.
Your arms with our bikes, do you reckon? Oh, holding on. That's a good idea.
Steering.
Steering. Down hills, up hills.
Yes, I can.
And whizzing all the way down the hill. Woo! Shake your legs out. Yay! That's the
that
fun
was a
part about
workout.
it.
And I wasn't even standing up.
I love that thing about bicycling when you go downhill. It feels so good.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
I think we've got a little brain.
Oh, yes.
So we'll have a rest with our bodies, and quite a while ago we used to do these call and response. So I'll think about a rhythm and I'll show you, and then Amy, I'll ask you to echo it back.
Yes.
And we'll do each one a couple of times, and then I'll think about a new one. So a clue is that each one of them has 8 counts, and the 8 is always a rest. So we'll see how we go with that. So we'll go legs, legs, clap, clap, legs, clap, legs, rest. Fantastic. She's pretty quick, isn't she? And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, yum, ba, dee, and rest.
Got there in the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Yep, da da dee da, yep, bum bum. Dee da dee da. Well done.
Hey.
Number 2. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, legs, clap. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, legs, clap. Yay. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, legs, clap. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, legs, clap. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, legs, clap. Dee da da, dee da da. Pretty good. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, legs, clap. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, legs, clap. Yay, very
Yay.
good.
Just keep
Amazing.
smiling, no one will notice.
Exactly. Number 3. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders. So we're crossing now. Back of the hands, clap, back of the hands. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders. Cross the shoulders. Cross the shoulders,
yeah.
back, da, da. That's it, good. Legs, legs, cross, shoulders, back, da, da. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, back, there, hey, yay. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, da, clap. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, bum, bum. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, clap, bum, bum. Legs, legs, shoulders, shoulders, da, da, da. Dee, da, 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 dee, da, da. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good. Should we leave it there?
I think my brain's
Had
had a good
enough?
workout, yeah.
Okay. You did well. Good. How did you go at home? We'll ask you to send some in for us, and we
Yes,
can learn
that
those.
We'd like to see, yeah.
Are we going to do a standing
Yes,
plie
we'll do
now?
a nice plie, yeah.
Very good.
So stand up if you'd like to, or follow along with Jacqui for a seated version. And we just start in a nice parallel with our feet under our hips. And we have a plie and stretch and rise and lower, and another plie and just a little curve forward, so as if you're doing a bit of a sigh there and coming up. And then we repeat that plie and stretch, rise, lower, and plie with a little curve forward and up. Alright, then we are going to do the same thing, but just taking the feet a little wider to more of like a parallel second. So just feet a little bit wider apart and repeating that whole process from plie, rise, lower, and a bend with a little curve forward. And then just come back in a little narrower, and we'll do walking through the feet, so lifting one heel and then going up through a rise to swap. And I think we've got 8 of these. then again we go into a plie, and we're going to rise up and hold if you can. If you're feeling confident, you might like to take one hand off or just test your balance a little bit if you feel like you'd like to. And then we've got a nice stretch, so we're going to, I may have mixed up the order, but it'll be the same things. So we'll bend down, reaching down to the ground, and then taking it up and over and coming back, and then reaching down for the ground and up and over, and that is the main things, and we will repeat various bits. So we've got As Time Goes By from Casablanca. Yeah, so
Nice choice.
enjoy the music. Alright, so just finding that nice parallel to start and standing up nice and tall. Good. It starts right away, so be ready. Plie, stretch, rise,
Just a kiss,
lower and a little
a
curve
sigh,
with the bend.
just a
Nice
sigh.
and slow to come up. Again, plie,
Fundamental
stretch,
things apply as
lower
time
and
goes by.
and find a bit of a wider if you like.
And when
Then
two lovers woo, they still say I love you.
lower and
On that
curve.
you can rely.
Nice slow coming up.
No matter what the future brings, as time goes by.
And ready to go reaching and reaching down. Take bend here.
Never out of
Coming
way.
up and over.
Hearts full of passion, jealousy and
Ready to
hate.
go the other way.
Woman
Bending
needs
down.
man, and man must have his mate that no one can
Okay, let's just
deny.
get feet parallel and
It's
walking
still
through
the
those feet.
same old
Heel
story.
switch.
A fight for love and glory. A case of do or die.
Switch
The
and
world will
plie.
always welcome
And rising up.
lovers as
Test your
time
balance if you like.
goes by.
Just gonna do a little piano. And coming back. And other way. Just a bit of a, give your chair a bit of a piano. And stretch down. Take it up and over.
Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate.
Other way.
Woman
Stretch.
needs man, and man must have his mate that no one can deny.
Okay, so we're gonna walk through our feet
It's
again,
still
lifting
the
one
same
heel up
old
through the rising
story.
chain.
A fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome love as time goes
Test your balance if you
by.
Lower. Okay, lovely.
Beautiful.
Everyone?
Very nice and gentle.
Yes, lovely song.
Yes.
everyone.
But let's not stay gentle for too long.
No.
So Amy's going to stay seated and I'm going to come behind my chair. And we've got a bit of the Bee Gees.
Okay.
Thought we might do Staying Alive. That might be a bit appropriate at the
Bit
moment.
timely.
Bit timely. So bring out all your disco moves and we'll have lots of opportunity to get those happening. So we'll just start by doing a bit of a rolling on one side or rolling on the other. Just really get into the groove of it, however you like there. And then you can see by the way I use my walk. So can we have a very attitudinal walk, whatever your attitude might be. 8 walks, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if you're with your chair, walk away from your chair. You might want to separate yourself from your chair or keep holding on to it. 2, 3, 4, and back again. 2, 3, and 4. And then turning around a quarter turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back again. If you want to keep 2 hands on the chair, that's an option. If you want to take 1 hand off the chair, you might want to do this rolling movement with that arm. So I'm making a circle with my fist and my elbow. If you want to do 2 hands, then go ahead and roll both of them. So you've got lots of options here, depending on how much support with the chair that you'd like. That's the verse. For the chorus, we're going to point to the side and in, and point and in, twice on the same leg. And then we have to have this John Travolta movement. Point up to the high diagonal, point down across yourself to the low diagonal. The other side, point and in, and point and in, and high, diagonal, low, and again, same. First side, da dee, sha, da dee, da yum, bum, bum, and 1 more for the other side, ya, da dee, da ya, da dum, and reach around. You might want to flex your wrist, you might want to point, you decide what you want to do there. From there, can we take 1 forearm down, 1 forearm up, and have a little bit of a, you've only got a short time for that. No. There is a break somewhere in the middle where we do a bit of this again. And there's a wonderful instrumental section where bring out your favorite disco movements. Or just let the music take you in whatever direction that you'd like to go. So this is another sing-along one. And let's have a little bit of fun with Saturday Night Fever and the Bee Gees. All right, so we've got our, what do we wear? White suits.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe like sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Or
Bit of UV light.
bit of gel in our hair.
Oh, definitely gel in our hair.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Thank you. So let's have a bit of a groove. Get ready to walk. Walking backwards. Forward. Round 1 way. Strut your stuff. Point out to the side. High, low. Other side. First side again. One arm crosses. Other arm. Elbows. Oh, too good. That was our break. Now we're walking. Back we go. With or without the chair. Round 1 way. And the pointing. So you can see there's lots of room for your own version. One arm. Other arm. Elbows. And here we go. Whatever you'd like to do. Keeps on going. This is alright. Get ready to start again. Here we go. Going backwards. Forwards. One side. Back and center. Other way. Point to the side. We take a hip there. And can you find a position to finish it? You're going to need some points. Yay!
Yay!
Well done, Amy.
That was a lot of fun.
Brings back all those memories of glass floors with all those flashing coloured lights underneath them. That's another good movie to go look for again. Bit of Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, yes. Maybe they'll bring back those discos once everyone can go outside again. They'll all be looking for a few flashing lights, I think.
That sounds good. We up for a cool down?
Yes, cool down.
Alright.
So we'll just do the same one as last week. Shall we just follow along, or is there anything?
Can you show us that?
That bit?
Yeah, that would be
Bit,
good.
yeah. So we reach forward, and then we reach back, so like a bit of a twist through the spine there. And our hands come up together and go down. And then we just do the bird, and then a little flutter down. And then we go on the other hand. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right. Okay, this is from Phantom of the Opera.
It's a great opera.
Yes, one of my favourites. Okay, start doing some nice gentle breathing in the introduction.
No more
The
talk
head goes
of
for a circle round,
Forget these wide-eyed fears.
then going
I'm
forward
here.
with the body.
Nothing can harm you. My
rolling
words
up.
will warm and calm.
Let's take the head the other way.
Me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears.
And going forward.
I'm here with you beside you. To guard you and to guide you.
Okay, and we go reach forward. Reach back. Coming up. Together. Down. Bird. And flutter. Other hand reach forward. And back. Up. Bring it down. Birds. Little flutter. Just take a nice roll of the shoulders. Now let's get our upper back involved in that circle.
Your light, your sin, no one will
Forward.
find you. Your fears are far behind you.
And take it the other way. Nice gentle circle. Turn forward. Right. And reaching out.
You share me one
Up.
love, one lifetime. Let me
Little feathers. Other hand goes forward. Back. Feel that lovely twist. Up, down. And there's the birds.
go, let me
Feathers. And rolling the shoulders.
That's all I ask.
Take a stretch over to one side. Coming back. Other side. Stretch one leg out. We'll go for a stretch down that leg. And the other leg stretching out. Again, rolling out the shoulders. Expand, stretch out, and other way. Just bring your hands to rest. And a nice breath in and out.
That's so beautiful. It really makes you want to dance.
Yeah, you were looking very beautiful doing all these lovely shapes. And,
Lovely yawny kind of movement.
yeah, it is a bit. Well, thanks for that class, Jacqui, and everyone
you.
at home.
And thank you very much. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again in the holidays or in term 2.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, stay safe, as we're all saying to each other, and it
Yeah.
seems to have a lot of resonance at the moment. And be kind. I like that one too. Be safe and kind.
Yeah. I don't think there's any danger of any of our group not being kind.
No, that's a good point. So we'll see you again next time. Look after yourselves.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Amy.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.